my washing machine is broken. If you hear that sound, that's like similar to what I would picture an alien abduction sounding like, ignore it. Hopefully you can't hear it. I am very excited for today's video. I haven't done a first impressions in a while. You guys know that they're not always my favorite. I change my mind about something like 80 times before I like officially make up my mind. But when I saw this launch, I was like, ooh, that looks like a product I would really enjoy. So when I got a few shades in PR, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna test that for you guys. I'm gonna see how I feel. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint, and then they have their Perfecting Concealer. So we're gonna be trying both of these today. And I'm not gonna lie, my skin has been feeling like extra textury these days. I don't have any breakouts or anything. Like my skin looks pretty clear actually, but it feels pretty rough. I'm going through like a dry face spell. I mean, I typically have very dry skin, but I'm feeling a little lizard-like, I'm not gonna lie. We got some texture, some dryness. Hope this moisturizes. Ignore my hair. Focus on the face. By the way, aren't my earrings so cute? I'm gonna tell you the story behind them really quick. So when I first met Natalia, if you don't know who she is, I mentioned her a few times. We work together. She is my graphic designer, creative director, angel on earth. And when I first met her a few years ago, every time she would wear these earrings, I would compliment them, and she's like, oh, I got them at Madewell. And then I went to Madewell and I couldn't find them. And then when I opened my little Christmas gift from her this year, these were in the box. And I was like, how? They don't even have these anymore. She's like, eBay. I had to go to eBay. If someone goes to eBay for you, I think that's love. And like the fact that she remembered. Oh. Okay. Anyway, let's get into it. By the way, I love this packaging, but for the life of me, I cannot get these freaking stickers off. I've even tried taking it off with my teeth. It came like glued in the PR box, but oh my god. It's just stuck there. It's stuck on there. And it's driving me crazy. But I'll do that later. So I'm actually not gonna go in with a primer because this is kind of like an all-in-one. It says, get that comfy real skin perfection with Jaclyn Hill's Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint. Doing double duty as a blurring primer and a tinted moisturizer, this sheer coverage wonder delivers a natural finish that blurs texture, enhances the look of your skin, and has a just woke up glow. It's supposed to visibly improve skin tone and all that good stuff. Moisturize, hydrate. Let's do this. They sent me 3 shades. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Fair Light. I know there are only 12 shades, but I believe that they said that because it is so sheer, like one shade can work on many different skin tones. So let's see, because when I was actually swatching this on the back of my hand, they all seemed pretty light for me. I felt like I needed a shade deeper, but then again, I'm literally Casper right now, so I don't know if that's just like, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll match. What is up with my, do you see that? Ah! I swear I'm gonna be that vieja with brown ass hair till she's 98, if I make it that long. Oh my god, Betty White died. Let's start. I mean, I can believe Betty White died, but it's so sad. It's like, I love that woman. I love the Golden Girls so much. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and start buffing that into the skin. You see, like it's a little bit fair for me, but this was like the darkest shade. But maybe as I blend it in, it just, you know, meshes. What is that scent? I don't think it has like a specific scent, but it smells like something. And don't worry, not my childhood or anything. I feel like this kind of smells like the Urban Decay Naked, like the Naked Skin Tint from Urban Decay. Oh my god, they smell similar, I think, right? Can somebody back me up with that? I would have definitely gotten a darker shade though. It matches, like it's blending right into the skin, but usually when I'm wearing like these tinted moisturizers, I like for it to be just one shade darker than my skin tone, so it can kind of make me look a little bit more like healthy, since I'm Casper, the friendly ghost. Friendliest ghost, you know. I've had so much coffee, you don't even know. Today is one of those days. I've had to do a million things, so I need a million coffees. Okay, we're taking it old school with a voiceover. So there's something wrong with my mic and it died several times during this video, but I didn't want to film this video again because then it wouldn't be a first impressions. But this is the foundation on my face, well, the tinted moisturizer. It actually looks pretty good. It just looked a little bit heavy around my nose, and it was kind of giving me these like weird little white flakies on my nose that I don't know what that's about. I don't think it was crusty boogers. I just think I have very, very, very dry skin. But overall, it looked pretty good. Now, this is the part that gets a little tricky. So I went in with the shade Fair Light Yellow, and this concealer is supposed to be very, very full coverage, very matte, and as you guys know, my skin is very, very dry. So I made the mistake of applying the concealer to both of my under eyes and then going into blend it out, and as you can see, I'm kind of struggling on the other eye. It was very, very hard to blend out for me. It's the type of concealer that I think you have to blend out right away. So you have to do one eye at a time so that it's not like sitting on your skin too long. But again, I have very, very dry skin. So that's just my personal reaction to it. I think those of you with oily skin might enjoy this concealer a little bit more, but you can kind of see, it kind of looks like almost like splotchy, especially near the inner corners of my eyes. It just truly emphasizes all my dry skin. Even that little spot underneath my eye, like on the other eye. I just didn't love how it made my under eyes look overall, but I went off camera really quick and did my makeup. Okay, things always just look so much better when you complete your face, huh? I have a few thoughts now that I've completed my makeup. After blending this out on my skin, I will say I do like the Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint. I think it makes my skin look really nice and fresh and like very natural. I like that it blends into the skin and it makes your skin look moisturized. But I 100% prefer this side of my face when I only did one layer of it, because I do think that this side looks a little bit heavy, especially where my bronzer is. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but my bronzer looks a little bit thicker and cakier here, like not as smooth as it does on this side. And I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm face palette that I always use, and it always makes my skin look pretty smooth. I don't know, I feel like even in the cheek area here, this side just seems a little bit heavier, like it's holding on to pigments a little bit more, but this side looks really fresh, natural. I really like it. And it sets in pretty nicely. It doesn't like stay thick and like greasy, moisturizing, you know? I like how it feels. However, I have to be completely honest with you guys, this does not work for me at all. The Perfecting Concealer just isn't my thing. I don't have the skin for it. And I wish I could show you on camera, but my under eyes just look crazy dry. Like next level dry, and it's just so hard to see. But like even in between my brows, it looks pretty heavy. This area where I added the concealer looks really heavy. Just the only thing that looks bad is like right here, and it's where I put the concealer down. Let me see if I take down the brightness. Can you see it a little bit better? How heavy it looks here, and it's kind of like splotchy. Like I can see my skin underneath. I swear if you saw it in person, you would understand. I almost wish I was trying the blurring tint completely on its own, or like with my Il Maquillage concealer, because that one's like so liquidy and blends like a dream. Just so that I can give the tint a fair shot, because I feel like I'm being swayed by my opinion of the concealer. But the rest of my skin looks pretty good. Even the color, once I added my bronzer and stuff, I don't think it's too light. I think it's as Casper as I am. But yeah, that is just my first impression right off the bat. I definitely want to use this a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really see myself ever using that concealer again, but that's just me. I have, like I said, very textured, dry skin, especially my under eyes. Especially. Maybe it works better with a beauty blender. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try it again some other time with my damp sponge. I think it'll blend out a little bit better, but just based on my skin type, it's just not for me personally. But I am gonna continue to wear this throughout the day, and I'll come back like at the end of the night and give you my final thoughts. But this was like my initial first impression. But yeah, let me know what your opinions are if you've tried this, if you plan on trying this, and how you feel. But I will see you guys at the end of the night. Hi guys, voiceover me here again. Another mic issue here. Okay, so let's talk about the end of the night. I was actually more impressed at the end of the night than I was filming this video. I think these products are very, very long wearing. Because at this point, I had my makeup on for like 8 or 9 hours and it looked pretty good. I thought that my skin was gonna look extra dry, like extra cakey underneath my eyes, and it really didn't. It kind of like settled into my skin as the day went on, and just overall didn't look as heavy on the skin as it did earlier that day, like specifically the concealer. But considering how my skin is, I just really don't see myself ever reaching for that concealer. But as far as the tinted moisturizer goes, I think it was really long wearing and it made my skin look really nice throughout the day. So yeah, it's pretty good. Let me know how you guys feel about it, if you've tried it or not. I actually just recently got the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the mail. Side note, I show it here for a second. If you guys want to see a first impressions on that one too, let me know. But yeah guys, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Oh my god, this is ending already. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.